Hey, this is Will with Investor Network. I want to give you a shout out and give you another really important tip this week. The subject that I want to talk to you about today is what to look for when you're buying commercial real estate. At Investor Network, we love buying commercial real estate, and we've been very successful in the past buying and selling commercial real estate. Guys, this building behind us is a prime example of what a commercial real estate looks like and what you look for when you're buying commercial real estate. This has 4 units. It's in downtown Douglasville, and the return on investment is astronomical. We're cash flowing anywhere from about 22 to 26% return on this investment. But 5 years ago, when we bought our first piece of commercial real estate, we got ourselves in trouble. Not knowing what to look for can really get yourself in trouble when you're buying and selling commercial real estate. So I'm going to give you 3 tips of what you need to look for when you buy a piece of commercial real estate. Number 1, once you get the property under contract and you're in your due diligence, make sure you take a look at the leases that are attached with the property. What I mean by that is you might be talking to the listing agent and they're going to tell you, well, this will cash flow for $1,200 a unit times 4. But until you see the leases, see who's in the building, if they're short-term tenant, long-term tenants, you really don't know how much you can get per unit. So number 1, check your leases. Number 2, I want to talk to you about property taxes. Guys, when you're buying real estate in commercial, it's sometimes 4 to 5 times more expensive for property taxes than it is residential. Make sure you have an understanding of what your property taxes are, because it could be upwards into $5,000, even $10,000 depending on the building you're buying. Number 3, I want to talk to you about your utilities. Now, utilities are vitally important because most investors, when they buy commercial, they are not taking in consideration or figuring into their numbers that they're going to be paying for utilities. But guess what, guys? If you buy a piece of commercial real estate, even though it has 4 units, if it only has 1 meter, that means it's ran on 1 power meter, 1 water meter, and 1 gas line, then you as the landlord will be responsible for the utilities. The only way you can bill the tenants for the utilities is if each individual unit is metered separately. So I want to encourage you, if you don't look at that up front, it could cost you up to $40,000 to $50,000 to have each one of these units individually metered with water, power, and gas. That's huge. That's going to blow your budget majorly, guys. So again, I encourage you, if you follow those 3 points and you look for these things when you contract commercial real estate, it's going to save you a lot of time and energy, and you're going to make sure your numbers are right so you can be truly successful in buying commercial real estate.